What's up bikers, I'm Johnny Thompson from Fit for Racing, and today we're tackling the subject of supplements. And of course I'm going to show you some people working out because that's pretty much what we do every single time. I had a guy come to me the other day in the gym and he's like, Johnny, I've been taking a protein shake and every time I take it, I have the shits. I'm like, well, what kind of protein shake is it? It's like whey protein, it's the one that I'm supposed to be having within 20 minutes of training. Well, if it's giving you the shits, surely then you're losing more gains out of your ass than you're gaining from the protein shake. Turns out this guy's been doing this for years, all driven by fear that if he doesn't, he's gonna lose all of his gains. And the reality is, he completely missed the point, that this stuff is giving him the shits every single time. So he's basically wasting nutrients out of his ass and not getting any kind of gains. Fear is one of the biggest emotions, and marketing people basically prey on that fear. And they find studies, scientific studies, to suggest things like the magic 20-minute window that puts in the fear so that if you don't have that shake, you're gonna go home and you're like, well, I've spent a lot of time in the gym or on my bike and I'm losing all of the benefits of doing that. So that fear is a massive driver for you to be buying supplements. They want you to be scared of not taking their stuff. That's how they make money. But first of all, before you do any of that, please, 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 prioritize actual food. Most people want to take a supplement because they feel like they're not getting the best out of their diet, and they want this magic potion that's going to add in stuff that they're not getting because they're eating McDonald's and sandwiches and crisps and pork pies and all the crap that you shouldn't be eating. They think that by supplementing their diet with proteins and things like that, then it's absolutely fine because they're getting everything that they need. Wrong. You must prioritize actual food, good food. So organic where possible, but very colorful veg, lean meats, healthy fats in the right proportions. Otherwise, supplementing on a bad diet, it doesn't take away the fact that you've just eaten some shit. So here are 3 legitimate reasons why you should take supplements. Number 1, you've got a super high activity level. You're in the gym loads, you're on your bike loads, like 4 or 5 hours a day, you're being active 5 or 6 days a week. And you literally can't get in the calories and the nutrients you need from actual food. So number 2, scheduling. You might be unable to eat decent food every, say, 4 hours. And number 3, probably the most important, is that you have a deficit in micronutrients. So the things like vitamins and minerals and things that keep you healthy. Try and eat every 4 hours a decent amount. Lean protein base, carbohydrates for nutrients, fats for fuel. Now, I will do a video all about nutrition and real food next time. It should have probably come before this one, but today we're talking about supplementing, so let's talk about that. So once you've nailed down your 4-hour slots of decent food and you find that you have a deficit in a particular area, then yes, supplement with extra protein, fats, carbohydrates, in between meals. Huel is a fantastic one. Huel is basically made up of all of the protein, fat and carb and vitamins and minerals, or so they claim. But the reality is, even if you're looking firstly at real food and then secondly at a shake, Huel is closer to real food than it is from some very processed isolated whey protein with added carbohydrates. What I don't really recommend is having these whole food shakes as meal replacements, unless that's replacing a McDonald's, because of course a whole food shake is going to be better than having a McDonald's breakfast. So as a minimum, have one of these shakes ready in your car, in your van, so when you set off somewhere and you're caught short, you're not tempted to go for the convenience food that's generally crap. Without doing blood work, then you maybe don't know where your deficits are in other areas. So just take a look and have a balance. And if you've had a week or so where you've been eating poorly, then maybe start supplementing with some vitamins and minerals. Absolutely don't have a McDonald's breakfast, a sausage roll for lunch, and a pizza for tea, and then start taking in a protein shake and then a balanced supplement of vitamins and minerals and expect that you're going to be performing well. It's not about that. It's about balanced diet first. Supplement with the vitamins and minerals that you feel you haven't got from your diet because you physically can't or you haven't prepared enough. It's not a case of just add on top of poor diet. Vitamin D, absolutely everyone should be conscious of how much sunlight they get. Vitamin D is essential for protein synthesis and general health. So if you live, as I do, in the UK and the weather is crap over winter and you basically never see the sun, then absolutely supplement with vitamin D. It's going to make you feel better, perform better, absorb that protein and recover better. Generally, everything's going to be better by supplementing that. And to bind everything together, hydrate. Make sure that you're having enough water every single day. Now, I'm pretty sure that you're watching this video to find out more about what protein should I take, what other things like creatine, HMB, ZMA, and all of those things. What should I take? When should I take it to get the best out of my performance? Well, that's entirely subjective to you. It depends how you're doing, and as I said at the start, nail down nutrition, sleep, mobility, hydration. Those things need to be nailed down first. Then, and only then, if you start looking at supplementing around like training times, how to supplement on the bike during races and cycle through, then that is very, very much up to you. So if you feel like you need something extra, then try it, try all these things, but find the right time to do it. Don't get halfway through a race season and start thinking, oh, I'm doing no good, I need something extra. And then start looking for magic potions that's gonna bring you up the leaderboard come July. That's not gonna happen. It's a process of nailing down the essentials, then having the right time to be able to see the effects of particular supplements and knowing your body. So if you're very scatty with a lot of things, so your nutrients aren't nailed down and you're eating crap this week and you're super healthy the next week, you're probably not likely to see any change in you if you're having supplements anyway. You need to be nice and steady and balanced through your diet, sleep, and other recovery to even see if these things are working. Otherwise, you might be causing yourself damage, but certainly wasting money and time and mental capacity on something that's actually going to make no difference whatsoever. Now, pre-workout is one of those things that you have to be very careful with. Basically, amphetamine. So if you like taking drugs, take pre-workout, but it will affect you long term. You will get used to it and you will start getting a tolerance as you would with coffee, but more extreme. The damage could potentially be that heart attacks and diabetes, the super sugary and all this shit they put in, no one really knows the long-term effects, so please avoid pre-workouts. Now that said, and I don't recommend this for a lot of people, but in the off season, you wanna try taking down all sugar from your diet, all stimulants and caffeine, and then introduce them on a race day. And when I say a race day, a practice day, and see how that makes you feel. Now, this is not a sustainable way to be getting performance gains. If you race in the summer and you do this every single weekend, you're gonna get numb to it, you're gonna get jittery, it's not gonna be good for long term. But if there's a super crucial race and you can cycle off stimulants and sugar and stuff, and then on the day, you can add those in, then it's gonna give you a super boost, more so than if you have them in your diet in a steady state and then try and just add more. So it's basically going cold turkey to add it in and have a super effect. Like the first time you ever had a coffee or the first time you ever had alcohol. I mean, how did that affect you? And now you can maybe have 5 or 6 pints and oh, no. So that's it for today. That's my view on supplementation, and I hope you understand that I'm an advocate of real food, real recovery first, and then and only then should you look at supplements for many reasons. But we just scraped the surface today, so if you've got individual needs, which individuals, everyone does, then send over any questions that you might have so we can help you become a more winner rider. We are here to help as many people as we can become better riders through our Facebook and YouTube channels, so subscribe to those or send us messages with questions, or if you want to take it to the next level and stop guessing in the gym, then visit our website fitforracing.com. So until next time, I'm going to leave you with a sample of what happens when I have a scoop of pre-workout on a Saturday night with a smoke machine, a grinder, a pair of leather pants and some techno music. Peace.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.